Good afternoon, everyone. Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall from Simpler Trading with the nightly video update for Wednesday, March the 3rd. And man, what an ugly day today. I'm showing the S&P on the screen here, SPX, and we'll jump in there and talk about this. Of course, the SPX and the NASDAQ really drive the market. So when we're looking for the overall market, we're looking at the SPX. I did want to mention the NDX because the tech stocks have just been getting pummeled lately, and it kind of led the way with the index, or the NASDAQ, excuse me, being down like 380 points or something like that. So big move down in the tech stocks. So, the biggest question is, where do we go from here? And if we go and look on a longer term time frame here, let me put this on a simple, I just want to look at some simple moving averages here. I've got a 20, a 50, and a 200. So as we can see, we are breaking down pretty hard. We know there's been a pretty good sector rotation out of the NASDAQ and into some of the other economic recovery stocks, the cruise lines, and the financials and all that kind of stuff. Interest rates are moving around, and of course that's affecting kind of what's going on here. So that's the start of it, right? And if we look again, it's been a pretty good sell-off here in the NASDAQ, but it's not unusual to have these. Now this is a one-year chart on the NDX, and as we can see, here's the low from the COVID low, I guess you would say. Rally, pull back, rally up, pull back, rally, pull back. So does this keep going? And I have been saying, all along that I'm bullish on this, and I'm more of a buy the dipper on this market, and I still am, but I am about to be proven wrong if we break much lower here. And I think we might get our answer very soon. Here's the S&P. Let's look at it real quick. Same story, but what I want to show you is, you see because I primarily trade the S&P. Same thing. This is the rally off the low, all the way up here. Pull back, very symmetrical, double dip, pull back right here, rally, pull back here into the 50, pull back here into the 50, bounce, pull back into the 50. So we technically have not really broken down here. I mean, I know everyone is getting scared and run to the hills and all that kind of stuff, but this is normal. There's nothing out of the, it's been pretty quick, but we have not really broken down here. Again, we're right on the edge, and if we break and go lower here, I'm going to change my tune. Even then, I'm not. You see this? This is a 34 EMA right here. Check that out. I mean, this is totally normal. So don't freak out on this just yet. I think if we do break, I don't think we go too much lower, and I'm not doing any kind of black swan or anything crazy like that yet at this point. I mean, we can, if we do break, it's easy to, it is easy to fade it on the downside, or to ride it on the downside, I guess is a better way to put it. But again, all of these times before, and this is a one-year chart here, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Even here, pull back. We've bounced. So the momentum is still in our favor, even though it's sloppy, messy, ugly. This is what makes trading hard, right? Because we just don't know, if this is going to hold and bounce or not. And again, I think for the most part, most of us, from what I can tell in the trading rooms, the different ones that I'm in, people are fairly light, and and maybe not too. This has not been completely unexpected. So I guess the key here is, if you don't like this kind of area we are, sit on your hands in cash, and that is probably the best thing to do. If we break, have tight stops under here. And if you're aggressive counter trend, try to get long here. Maybe even small size for a possible bounce, and with a really tight stop under it. And if it works, that's great, and you can have great trades. And if not, have a tight stop under here. With the market like this, I'm not interested too much in individual stocks right now. I did sell a little put credit spread on Netflix today, thinking that we're kind of at a turning point. It'll either work or not, and I'll have a tight stop under it. And there's starting to be some better opportunities, some really good opportunities in the tech sector. So maybe we start nibbling there soon. We do have Powell speaking tomorrow, so that could give us a bounce. And we have payrolls on Friday. So, I am looking for another bounce. Now, if we do bounce, I will probably, if we do this and we've done this, if we do bounce, especially as we get to that all-time high, 39.50, we get here to 4,000, I'm going to be a lot more interested in fading it, for another leg. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We're not even there yet. So we'll cross that bridge then. But in the meantime, remember, Powell speaks tomorrow. We could have a pretty vicious bounce at some point, possibly. I don't know. It's a coin toss here, and I don't like coin tosses. So if these levels were to hold, we can kind of get back on track. We'll be more cautious. I would like to see us get in another long uptrend like this, but I just don't know if we'll do it without retesting some lower levels at some point. So that's the way I'm trading this. Stay light, stay very nimble, use some tight stops, and don't get too aggressive either way. And I would say especially don't get too aggressive on the short side here, because if we bounce, they can be pretty vicious, just like we had a couple days ago. That long, what was 96 points up or something like that. So be careful with that. So hope this helps. Hope it makes sense. And I will talk to you guys at the next update. Thanks a lot.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me